My friends, welcome into another day here at Card Lions Breaks and another chance at ripping some of that cardboard gold. We got a football Wednesday. How you all doing? Hope everyone is having a good week so far. Hope you all had a good Mother's Day weekend. Took care of the mothers out there that you love. We've got some football, 3 breaks today. We're going to have one open spot if anyone wants to grab in on those. We'll put those bids up in just a second. It's actually 3 teams we're going to put together in the Chronicles break, the last break. So again, welcome in. If you guys are watching with us live, grab yourself a beverage and a snack and let's have some fun. Play along in the hit counter. If you're watching us later on replay, well, I hope you had a great day, whatever time you're watching this, and hopefully we can have a little fun and get you some excitement for the replay. As we take a look at our schedule today, my friends, again, 3 football. We're going to start out with 3 Optic retail boxes. Those are all full. Thank you very much. Then we're going to go to 3 Encore hobby boxes, which are all full as well. Thank you very much for that. And then finally, we're going to finish up with 2 Cello boxes of 2021 Chronicles. And again, we do have 3 teams, the Arizona Cardinals, the Indianapolis Colts, and the New Orleans Saints are all available in that break. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if anyone wants to grab those. We're going to put all 3 of them together in one spot. So you get all 3 teams in that 2 Cello box break. And we're going to start it now at $2. So $2 will get you 3 spots. If you guys are hanging out with us and you want to grab those, get them up. You get 3 spots in our 3rd and final break of the day. We do have it. Huge value there for big kids. Nice work. Not sure. Apologize not recognizing the call name. If you're in any of the other spots, it's going to process a net new shipping for you, but we'll combine it with your other stuff from the day. If this is just the spot in that, it will do that one-time shipping charge on the show, and we'll get everything shipped out to you, and we'll get your name added into those spots. So you're now the owner in that last break of Chronicles of New Orleans, Indianapolis, and Arizona. So thank you very much. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. So I'm going to unpin that. We are now officially full. Thank you guys so very much for grabbing all the spots in today's break. That's going to allow me to go right on into business now and get to our breaks. Our first one up is break number 1118. It is 3 Optic retail boxes. So let's get after it. Thank you so much to Henry with the Cardinals, Brian the Falcons, Henry the Ravens, David J the Bills, Brian the Panthers, Edwin's got the Bears, Andrew has the Bengals, of course, George the Browns, Randy the Cowboys, JJT with the Broncos. We got George, sorry George, I spelled your name wrong there, G-Raj, George, and with the Lions, Jacob with the Packers, Henry's got the Texans and the Colts. We've got Zach with the Jaguars, Jared the Chiefs, Salvador with the Raiders, George with the Rams and Chargers. Again, I'm sorry, George. Henry with the Dolphins and the Vikings, Nicholas with the Patriots, the Saints, the Giants, Henry the Jets, Glenn the Eagles, Nicholas the Steelers, Avram the Niners, Anthony the Seahawks, and the Buccaneers. Craig has the Titans, and Brian with the Commanders. Again, thank you guys for grabbing all those spots. Good luck. We're going to hope that we can knock out a downtown, an uptown, a sideways town. I know those don't exist, but who knows? Hopefully we pull something good out of these Optic retail boxes. For Encore, you guys know what we're going to get out of that. We're going to get lots of hits and numbered cards. And then in Chronicles, we're going to get all sorts of rookie variety. So it should be a fun day. So again, thank you guys for grabbing those spots. Let me shift gears here after I open this pack, and we'll talk about the hit counter. If you guys are hanging out with us, play along. You're going to have a shot at some free pack. Let's switch over. And our hit counter, we're doing some tandems for this one. We're doing the Raven stars Lamar Jackson and King Henry. We are doing Burrow and Chase from Andrew's Bengals. We're doing Dak and CD from the Cowboys. And we're doing Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown from the Lions. So if we pull one of those players represented on those 4 teams' pairings, that's going to get a ticker up on that hit counter. And if you guys want to get a shot at some free stuff, you know what to do. Just tell us which pairing is going to get the most cards, as well as what the total number of all 4 pairings combined is going to be. If you get the pairing correct, you're going to get a leprechaun, which is an entry in a race for you to win some free packs. If you get the total number correct within one in either direction, you're going to get a leprechaun as well. So 3 breaks today, you've got a chance to earn 6 leprechauns. And sometimes there's bonus leprechauns. You never know what happens. If you're extra helpful or fun on the show, or if we do trivia or something like that, or sometimes if we're just in a good mood, we'll give you some free leprechauns. But for sure, you're going to have a shot to earn 6 leprechauns today as entries for some free stuff. All right, I see we got Jim making his prediction in there. Thanks to Jim. And Andrew's making his prediction. Keep them coming, guys. Welcome in again. No purchase is necessary to play on the hit counter. You do not have to be in this specific break to play on the hit counter. You don't have to be in our breaks at all. We obviously hope you would be, but you can play along on the hit counter even if you're just hanging with us. So welcome in, one and all. If this is your first time with us, welcome to the family. For those of you that come on back more and more, thanks for coming back. We appreciate you. So we're going to get that off. So Jim, Andrew, what's going on? Let me know how your guys' day is going as we get started. We've got, for the Lions, getting us going here, David Montgomery is Braylon Allen. And our first parallel is going to be Jameis Winston for the Buccaneers. It's kind of a nice one for the Buccaneers. Congrats, Anthony. And we got Buda Baker, Myles Garrett. Our first rated rookie is Demetrius Knight for the Bengals. Andrew, congrats. You got a rated rookie on the board. Little TJ Watt for the Steelers and Nicholas. We got Eric Dickerson, Rich Gannon, Mark Andrews. Make sure I didn't miss anyone on the hit counter. And our first star parallel is going to be for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is Jonnu Smith, tight end. So congratulations to Nicholas on the Jonnu Smith parallel. We'll get about a couple of these per box, hopefully. Jalen Ramsey, Ricky Williams, another rookie for the Browns. It's Dylan Sampson, Khalil Mack, Luke Kuechly, Najee Harris, Justin Fields, rookie for the Titans, Aladejo. So Craig, congrats. There we go, Andrew. It's not a break without an Alvin Kamara, right? There's Alvin Kamara. We check that off the board. Jared Goff. That's our first hit counter entrant. Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown go to 1 on the hit counter. We're on the board. And we got a hidden potential Quinn Ewers for the Miami Dolphins. Henry. Torrey Holt, Russell Wilson, Warren Moon, Drew Brees. A lot of older quarterbacks there. Drew Brees, Trevor Etienne on the rookie. We got Tyler Algier, Ricky Pearsall. Our next star parallel is going to be rated rookie Pat Bryant for the Denver Broncos. JJT, congratulations on the Pat Bryant. A.J. Brown, Aaron Rodgers, Quincy Williams. There's Dylan Gabriel on the rated rookie for the Browns for George. Fred Warner, Tony Dorsett, Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl monster. And Andrew, you got a blue star parallel of T. Higgins, your boy T. Congratulations, Andrew. David Njoku, Josh Downs, Kevin Ridley, Isaiah Likely, and Devonta Smith on the star parallel for the Philadelphia Eagles. Glenn, congratulations. There's Kurt Warner, Romadunze. Buda Baker on the silver for the Cardinals, Henry. And there's a sweet best tutties. That is Rome and Caleb Williams for the Chicago Bears, Edwin. Congrats on the parallel with a Caleb Williams in there. Charbonnet, Puka Nakua. Tyleek Williams for the Lions on the rated rookie. Ozzie Newsome, Mike Evans. Doug Williams, Penix Jr. And Tutu Atwell for the Rams is our next Blue Star parallel. So congrats for the Rams, Fat George. Marquise Brown, Bijan Robinson. Kicker alert, Andres Borregales for the Patriots, rookie. Congrats, Nicholas. Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison. Cortland Sutton, Vinny Testaverde. We got Trey Harris on the rated rookie for the Chargers. Megatron for the Lions. Steven Jackson, he was a beast. I wish he'd have had more seasons. We got lighted up Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets. Congrats to Henry on that one. And, ooh, I got a little spin in here for a second. All right. My camera was spinning for a second, so I just paused right where I was. And if you guys can just give me a thumbs up on eBay and or YouTube that you're seeing me move Joe Burrow around a little bit. Just want to make sure no one's missing anything. Max, are you seeing it on your end? What? Are we on? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I had a little spin in there for a second, not a great connection. So I just wanted to make sure that I did not advance until I knew we were good. Andrew, congratulations. You got a Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow is going to go on our hit counter. Congrats, Andrew. There's Dante Culpepper, Brandon Ayuk, Eli Manning, Kendra Lambert-Smith for the Chargers, Jamison Williams, and Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Hey, here's a very nice one. How about a Blue Star parallel? Jackson Dart for the New York Football Giants, Nicholas. Congratulations. That's a good one right there. There's Riley Leonard on the rated rookie. We got Ramondre Stevenson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyreek Hill. Jihad Campbell rated rookie on the silver for the Eagles, Glenn. And Xavier Leggett. There you go, Andrew. Caught out. You know, surprisingly, it's worked for you, man. So you got to do it, right? Glad to see that come through the chat. I was a little worried that we may have froze up there for a second. It's telling me we got a little bit of a poor connection here, which I don't know why. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day outside, but for whatever reason, we had a little bit of spin in there. So I'm glad to see that chat coming through and make sure nothing got messed up on there. So we're in box 1. We're heading into box 2 now. How we did on the hit counter in box 1 was Burrow came up once and Goff came up once. So we're at 2 on the hit counter. You guys will have through this box before you got to lock in your predictions, and then we'll do our third and final box. So plenty of time. It's always a crapshoot when we do single players or pairings, and especially while it is 3 retail boxes, you know, the packs only having 4 cards per pack, you kind of got to get a player hot for it to be big numbers. So I kind of knew going into this break, I would not expect the hit counter to be huge numbers like it was. I think the other night, poor Marty, I put some teams in there for him, and I think he got up into the like 90s on one of the breaks. So I don't think we're going to be at 90 here, but hopefully we can get up into double digits of these guys. Of course, if you've got the Ravens, the Bengals, the Cowboys, or the Lions, you're hoping that we get lots and lots of that. And I think we are going to do a little bit better here as we go forward. But I would think probably somewhere between 8 and 12 is probably a safe bet. But again, you don't have to lock it in until we get to opening the third box. If you always want to pick early and ride or die, that's always a good time. Optic. Optic is a lot of fun. I like it. It's simple. It's clean. I think it makes the Donruss product look so much better. And of course, we're chasing those uptowns and downtowns, which we've had pretty good luck with. I guess we've cooled off a little bit when it came to retail products in the last week or so. But for the month of April, for sure, and in early May, boy, we are absolutely smoking hot on retail boxes specifically. Pulling downtowns, pulling kabooms, all that sort of stuff. We've got a good mix of some hobby products, like the next product we're doing today being a hobby. We got some more hobby baseball coming up this week. So if you guys are looking to get on some baseball, just list it up for next Wednesday. There's going to be a bunch of hobby baseball and more celebration, of course. So check all that out. We've got auctions running that close today for another Marty party tomorrow. So check those out. Those are going to be a couple baseball. And tomorrow's going to be a little bit different in that we're only doing 2 pre-scheduled breaks, but we're also going to do some live breaks. So if you guys have the chance, mark your calendar to hang out with Marty tomorrow. I hope you're going to find some good deals. We're going to have a couple boxes that we'll do like live, probably like pick your division breaks for. I can tease that one of those products is going to be one of those collector's kits. So it's got the baseball, the basketball in there, and then I think what we'll probably do is maybe we'll auction off like the binder that you get inside or something at a low price. I don't know. I got to figure out what we're going to do with that, but we're going to try one of those, have a little fun with that, and then we've got 2 baseball breaks. So make sure you check those out, grab some spots, and earmark, bookmark, subscribe, like whatever you need to do to save the show to join Marty tomorrow. Let me get the hit counter off, and we will get in box 2. We got Leonard Williams, and we got a star parallel right away. How about Derek Carr for the Saints? Congratulations to Nicholas B. Ramondre Stevenson, Jamison Williams, Sam Darnold, TJ Hawkinson, and how about this one? Chain reaction, Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Jared, congratulations. A Patrick Mahomes parallel in a product like Optic. That's a nice one. We will take that all day. That's a pretty looking card right there. Nice and clean. Jared, congratulations. Xavier Legette, Josh Jacobs, Ashton Genty for the Las Vegas Raiders. Salvador, congratulations. Njoku, Josh Downs, DeAndre Swift, Donovan McNabb, and the Saints so far sweeping the Blue Star parallels in this box. How about a Cameron Jordan for the Saints? Congratulations, Nicholas. So 2 Blue Star parallels in box 2, and both of them have gone to the New Orleans Saints spot. Buda Baker, Breece Hall. Curtis Rourke, rookie quarterback for the Niners. Congrats, Abram. TJ Watt again, Eric Dickerson, Rashee Rice, Vernon Davis, Tyler Loop, another rookie kicker alert for Baltimore. Henry, congrats. Jalen Ramsey, Geno Smith, and a Blue Star parallel for the Lions. I got to grab some more top loaders. Hang on. For the Lions, we got Isaac Tesla. Congratulations to George on the Isaac Tesla Blue Star rated rookie. Torrey Holt, Russell Wilson again, Edgerrin James. The Raiders with another rookie, Jack Beck. Mr. Rogers for the Steelers, Algier. There is King Henry, Derrick Henry for the Ravens. Henry getting a Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry and Lamar go on the hit counter. We're up to 3. There's Cameron Jordan. Carl Eller for the Vikings on the Blue Star parallel. Congratulations to Henry on the Viking spots. There's A.J. Brown, Drake London, Devonta Smith for the Eagles on a silver. And wow, how about another Patrick Mahomes parallel? That's a sweet-looking My House Patrick Mahomes, Jared for the Chiefs. Very cool, My House. Nice work, Jared. There's Tony Dorsett, Tony Pollard, Bryce Young, and Dante Culpepper. For his short time with the Dolphins, Henry is a blue star parallel. Trent Green, Xavier Worthy. We got Devon Achane on the silver for the Dolphins. Henry, you're on a roll with them. And there's a nice retro parallel. Shedeur Sanders for the Cleveland Browns. George, congratulations. Hey, Andrew, there's a Jamar Chase to go with your Joe Burrow. And Burrow and Chase go to 2 on the hit counter, taking a lead. Justin Jefferson. We got Gunnar Helm, rated rookie for the Titans. Kurt Warner, Devin Hester. T-Law, Kyron Williams. The Colts are going to get a blue star parallel in Edgerrin James. Congratulations to Henry on the Colts spot. Charbonnet, Keenan Allen. We got Benjamin Morrison, rated rookie for the Buccaneers. Anthony. Ozzie Newsome, Mike Evans. John Elway, Christian Kirk. Jordan James, rated rookie for the 49ers. Downtown Brown, or Hollywood Brown, excuse me. Pat Frymuth. There is a nice Tet McMillan for the Panthers on the hidden potential. So congratulations to Brian on the Panther spot. Pretty nice looking Tet there. Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison, James Cook, Sam Laporta. We got Jack Sawyer on the rated rookie for the Steelers, Nicholas. There's another Megatron, DK Metcalf. And what some people say could have also been a rookie or defensive rookie of the year, Nick Emenworry. Seahawks just had a phenomenal season. Congrats to the Seahawks, Anthony, on the blue star, Emenworry. Cam Miller, rookie quarterback for the Raiders, Culpepper. Another kicker, Art Monk. We got Chris Godwin on the silver for the Buccaneers, Anthony. And Andrew, box number 2, finishes off with a Joe Burrow. So him and Chase go to 3 in the lead, and we're at 5 total. So now we move into box number 3, which means it is time. While I rip the packs out of this box, it is time to lock in those hit counter predictions. We've got Burrow and Chase. Andrew's guys are in the lead. We didn't get that Burrow downtown that you predicted yet, Andrew, but we got you another Burrow at least. So there's a little something. And we've got, hey, Brian, welcome in. So we got Burrow and Chase are in a really healthy lead at this point when you look at it. One of these other spots would have to get 3 unanswered for Burrow and Chase to get knocked off. So if you want your best shot at a leprechaun, pop a message in either chat board that says Burrow and Chase, or just Burrow or Chase, I don't care. And that'll probably get you a leprechaun. And if you want to double up on those leprechauns, then you got to tell us what the total number of all 4 spots is going to be. Through 2 boxes, we got to 5. So that 7 to 10 range probably seems very realistic. So say Burrow Chase and 8 maybe, probably a safe bet. And if you get those predictions correct, you will have a shot at some free packs by virtue of leprechauns racing in your name. So again, as I mentioned, we do have that live show tomorrow, a little Marty party. If you guys can also, I'm sorry I forgot to say this earlier, but give Max a shout out. Max, the steadfast moderator, is hanging out with me today, keeping me sane, keeping me on track. And he's going to be here with Marty tomorrow as well. So we've got Celebration and Top Stadium clubs that are pre-sale auctions closing later today. So go grab your spots for those 2 breaks, and then those breaks are going to be sandwiched by some live stuff. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to, I don't know quite how we're going to do it yet, but we're going to break up one of those collector's kits where you get 2 Series 1 packs, you get a Heritage pack, you get two basketball packs, as well as a Chrome basketball pack, plus those exclusive 11 card collector's packs, which you tend to get pretty big hit rates out of for those. And then there's the binder and top loaders and sleeves that come in those collector kits as well. So we're going to do one of those. What we'll probably do is we'll probably do either maybe some form of random team or a pick your division on those. You got baseball and basketball in there, so that also makes it a little bit interesting. And then we'll probably have one or two other products that we do like a box of, and we do kind of a pick your division on those, selling them live. So pick your divisions can be a lot of fun because you usually then are going to get a number of cards depending on the products we do. So check those out, and then over the weekend you're going to see auctions coming live for lots of fun baseball and football going into next week. So if you haven't done so already on the old YouTubes, please hit that subscribe button and make sure that you'll know when our YouTube shows come on. Make sure you check out all the other videos we're posting, the daily rips and things like that, and like those and share those with your friends. And we keep ticking up on that subscription counter. We're marching towards that 10,000 number. So anything you guys can do to share the links and ask your friends and family members and anyone you know to subscribe to our channel, we'd appreciate that. And keep making sure that you save and subscribe on the other socials as well, and save us as a seller on eBay. So we are going to close the hit counter predictions. Max, when you get a sec, close them up. Good luck, guys. Here we go into our third and final box of this first break of the day. We got Kyron Williams for the Rams. Justin Jefferson, a play action. We got a Bosa, bruh, for the 49ers. Abram, congrats. Saquon Barkley. Trevor Lawrence. We got Tez Johnson, rated rookie for the Buccaneers, Anthony. It is a Patrick Mahomes kind of break. Congrats to Jared. Another Patrick Mahomes. Should have had him on the hit counter, I guess. There's James Lofton, Christian Kirk, Keenan Allen. And Christian Kirk circles right back around for our first Blue Star parallel of box 3. We got Chris Jones, John Elway, and another Jackson Dart for the Giants. Congratulations to Nicholas. We'll take another Jackson Dart. Looks pretty clean as well. Darnell Mooney. Hey, CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Randy, congratulations. And now everyone on the hit counter is on at least once. So Dak and CeeDee get one. We go to 6. Sam Laporta, Pat Freiermuth. We got a star parallel of him earlier. There's Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Tyrone Tracy, James Cook. And we got Will Howard, rookie, lighted up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nicholas, congratulations. Box 3. Nicholas is treating you well so far. Greg Rousseau. There's a Drake May for the Patties. Nicholas. Art Monk, DK. Malachi Starks, rated rookie for the Ravens. Deebo Samuel, Daniel Carlson. And for the Packers, we got a Blue Star rated rookie parallel of Mr. Golden, Matthew Golden. I hope he has a huge second year for the Packers. I hope they figure out how to use him in a good way, as the first pick should be used. There's Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson, Leonard Williams. For the Falcons, it's James Pierce Jr. There we go, Brian. Tua, Kenneth Gainwell, Sam Darnold, TJ Hawkinson, and the Niners are going to get another Blue Star parallel. Fred Warner. Congratulations to Avram on that one. Dak Prescott gets us another one on the hit counter. Dak and CeeDee go to 2. We're at 7. There's Malik Neighbors, Devin Hester on the silver for Edwin and the Bears. We got Tyler Lockett on the throwback. I love the Optic throwback this year. That's such a cool looking card. Congrats to the Seahawks, Anthony. Jonathan Taylor, Golden Tate. Rated rookie Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Keon Coleman, Kyle Pitts, Etienne. DeAndre Hopkins is a sweet photo of him. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Makes his way back to the Chargers. See what he's got left in his career, George. Congrats on a Blue Star parallel. Trey McBride, Isaiah Pacheco. Jihad Campbell again for the Eagles. Drew Bledsoe, Deion Sanders, Bradshaw. For the Buccaneers, the Broncos, we got Jahdae Barron on the rated rookie. There's Bucky Irvin for the Bucks, Derwin James, Joe Mixon. And there is an Amon-Ra St. Brown, captain in charge for the Lions, George. And Goff and Amon-Ra go to 2. We're at 8 on the hit counter now. And we got just a little bit of time left here to get a downtown. We do have something silver, but I don't believe it's a downtown. Rex Grossman, Brian Robinson Jr., DJ Moore, Tyjae Spears. The Pats, we got Travion Henderson, JSN for the Seahawks. Chase Brown, that's the wrong Chase for the Bengals, but Andrew, congrats. For the Seahawks, we got a Blue Star parallel of tight end Robbie Outs. Congrats to the Seahawks spot, Anthony. There's Jordan Watkins for the Niners. George Kittle, Tony Pollard, Bryce Young. Jalen Noel on a silver rated rookie for the Houston Texans, Henry. Whoa. Kirk Cousins, Xavier Worthy. We got one more Blue Star parallel in Tony Dorsett for the Cowboys, Randy. And we're going to finish up with Chris Olave and Bo Nix for the Broncos. All right. Do you mean golf 9? Like you're golfing 9 holes? Or Richard, if you made your prediction, Max, you didn't close the hit counter, man. So we got to add Richard's prediction in there, which means you actually, well, we got to 8, so Richard, you're going to get one on there. Max, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we never closed the hit counter, so you guys had till like 2 seconds ago to get your predictions in. All right. So, sorry, Robert. I see ha, and I go through about 6,000 names a time, so I apologize. It's nothing personal. Your guys' sign-off names aren't always your names, and again, there's a bunch of you, so nothing personal there, buddy. All right, here's the recap. Also, we're letting you accept my mistake because we're letting you get in the hit counter late as well to get a free leprechaun. So we got Tony Dorsett on the Blue Star, Jalen Noel, Robbie Outs, Keenan Allen, Fred Warner, Matthew Golden, Will Howard, Jackson Dart, Christian Kirk, Emin Worry, Ted McMillan, Edrin James, Shadur Sanders, Culpepper, Patrick Mahomes, My House, Carl Eller, Tesla, Cam Jordan, Ashton Genty, another Mahomes chain reaction, Derek Carr, Jackson Dart, Tutu Atwell. We got the best tutties with Caleb, Devonta, T. Higgins, Pat Bryant, Quinn Ewers, and Jonnu Smith. A lot of Blue Star parallels, a lot of good stuff coming out of Optic there. No downtown or uptown, but that's all right. All right, so we've got, bring up the hit counter. We ended up with Burrow and Chase taking the win, which means Andrew, Brian, and Andrew M, Brian, and Andrew B. We got 2 Andrews in the show, unless they might be, Max, you might have them the same, I'm not sure. But Andrew, you got a leprechaun, and then we ended up at 8. So we got George, Andrew, and Robert all got leprechauns for 8 or 9 on the number. So 6 leprechauns were earned in that break. Thank you guys for playing along, and congratulations. As we look at our schedule now, We are a little bit ahead of time, which I kind of expected to be, and you know what? I'm okay with that. We're going to be a few minutes ahead here. I'll kind of slow play myself into the break. We're going to do 3 Encore hobby boxes, which I just put on there. We're going to get 2 hits per box. We're going to get 6 hits at least. Plus, I would expect somewhere between 3 to 5 numbered cards per box on there as well, hopefully. And hopefully we get some big stuff. And then finally, after that, we're going to do 2 boxes of 2021 Chronicles Cello. So lots of rookies are going to come out of that one. And that's what we got on tap for the day. And then, of course, at the end, we will do some Leprechaun races for buyer's giveaway as well as for the hit counter. So that's the hit counter. Let me bring up the teams. There we go. As I move along here to break number 1119, it is NFL Encore, Panini Encore, 3 boxes. And as we get into this one, we have the same thing going with a hit counter. Want to say good luck and thank you. Andrew's got the Cardinals, Brad the Falcons, Steven the Ravens, Daniel has the Bills, Andrew has the Panthers, Jeremy has the Bears, Andrew's got his Bengals, of course. Henry has the Browns, Seth has the Cowboys, Matt has the Broncos. There's empty box numero uno. Brian has the Detroit Lions. Nick has the Packers. Toby has the Texans. Andrew the Colts. Zach has the Jaguars. Jared the Chiefs. Andrew the Raiders. JJT has the LA squad, the Chargers and the Rams. Brian's got the Dolphins. Brian B has the Vikings. Jeffrey C has the Patriots. JJ has the Saints. Seth the Giants. David the Jets. Anthony has the Philadelphia Eagles. David the Steelers. Avram has the 49ers one more time. David has the Seahawks and the Buccaneers. Lex has the Titans. And David has Washington. So, guys, thank you for grabbing the spots. Encore is a sneaky good product. Some people don't like the base because it kind of feels. I got the teams, so you guys can't see that, but it kind of feels like old Score, which I don't mind. I think they're kind of clean. You got the Pinnacle feel to them. It kind of throws me back to ripping Pinnacle and Score products as a kid. So I like that. I like that you get 2 hits per box. And it's one of the few football hobby products that you can get for under $300 a box. So when we can get our hands on some of these stuff, we try to make them available for you guys in breaks because we all love to get our hands on hobby products. It's just not very easy. And if you're talking Topps hobby products nowadays, don't get us all started on that. if you're lucky enough to make it through the EQLs and pre-sales, and then you can afford $1,000 for hobby boxes and jumbos, well then you're doing okay. But otherwise, breaks may be some of the only outlets that people are getting. I don't know why, but I just went ahead and opened up the second box. I'm not going to do the packs on those, but I'll get them out, and I'll show you guys the hit counter for this one as well. There's empty box number 2. So I got the hit counter up. If you guys take a look for the hit counter for this one, we've got, I'm doing pairings again. It's 60 cards a box. So again, this one I would not expect it to be more than like 5 to 10. I hope we get into double digits. That would be awesome, especially because I got some of the big rookies on here. But I paired up Jaden Daniels and Justin Jefferson together. I paired up Bo Nix and JSN together. I paired up Caleb Williams and Christian McCaffrey together. And then I paired up Drake May and Saquon Barkley together. So you guys tell us which of those 2 pairings is going to get the most cards in these 3 hobby boxes, and then what the total of all 4 of those pairings combined are going to be. If you get them correct, you're going to get some leprechauns running in your name for some free stuff, and we will revisit that between boxes. So here we go into our first box. Again, we're about 5 minutes ahead of time, but that is, I think, okay with everyone involved. Here we go. Our first card is going to be Puka. I almost put him on instead of Christian McCaffrey, weirdly enough. But so he doesn't count on the hit counter, but that is a good one for the Rams. JJ starting out with a Puka. Baker Mayfield, Miles Sanders. And our first number card, which we do expect to get a few of these guys as well, is going to be for the Indianapolis Colts. Andrew, you're on the board with an orange Michael Pittman Jr., and that, my friend, is numbered 6 out of 99. 6 out of 99 on the orange Michael Pittman Jr. Congratulations, Andrew. Jamar Otto would be the dream card. Let's see what we can do, man. I'm on board with that. Let's do it. All right, we got our first numbered card. There's Dallas Turner, a nice rookie. I like this parallel, the Pacific parallel. Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Congrats, Brian. Theo Johnson, rookie. Stephon Gilmore, Justin Herbert, Alan Lazard, David Montgomery. We got a head-to-head, so these represent cards that we're going to have to randomize off. So it's going to be the Jets versus Darrelle Revis versus the Seahawks, Richard Sherman. So unless it's the same. David B. actually has both. So David, congrats. You're getting this card either way. We don't need to randomize that one off. If we do have one where it is 2 different people, well, then we will simply randomize those off by virtue of a leprechaun race at the end of this break. I cannot do 2024 without pulling at least one of this guy. Latu for the Colts, Andrew. Congrats. Devonta Smith. Now we need an Alvin Kamara to complete that one. Fred Warner, Max Crosby, Buda Baker. There is a nice future is now Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles. Anthony, congratulations. It's a very cool parallel. I like that. Again, the old Pacific style. These feel very, very much like 90s cards. Some people like that, some don't. For the Chiefs, rookie Xavier Worthy. Congrats, Jared. Geno Smith, Josh Palmer. There's our Alvin Kamara. So we got that one off the checklist. We don't have anyone on the hit counter yet, but that hopefully will change. Jamison Williams. Another feature is now Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. Congrats to Brian K. Jace McClellan, rookie for the Buccaneers. David. There's a Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Breece Hall. Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. And our next numbered card is going to be a purple Ennis Rakestraw Jr. for the Detroit Lions. Brian K. That is going to be numbered. Purple is 52 out of 75. 52 out of 75 for the Lions. Brian K. Congratulations on the rookie Ennis Rakestraw Jr. Rookie Pearsall on the rookie Aurora for the 49ers. And then Tip Ryman for the Cardinals. So Avram and Andrew, congrats on those. Tyjae Spears, Cam Jordan, Jerome Ford. We got this one, if I remember correctly, it's 2 different players. It's a blue parallel as well. So we got Jordan Love for Nick and the Pack on one end, and then we got CJ Stroud, and the blue is out of 35, guys. The blue is out of 35. Holy smokes, that is nice. CJ Stroud, Jordan Love out of 35. So Toby and Nick, sadly, well, first of all, let's start with the good news. I'm a good news first kind of guy. Fortunately, between Toby and Nick, one of you guys is going to get this card out of 35. Now, the sad news between Toby and Nick is one of you is not going to get this card. So we're going to randomize off between the Texans and the Packers. And we got another one of those with Jalen Hurts for the Eagles, which is Anthony, and Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, which is Steven. So Steven and Anthony, we're going to have you guys battle this one out in a leprechaun race at the end of the break. For the Steelers, there's Roman Wilson. There's Jalen Waddle, Cooper Kupp, Najee Harris. And here is our patch, and that is a cool one for the Vikings. Look at that tricolor patch. You got some nice gold stitching there for the Vikings. Brian, boy, about a year and a half ago, this would have been a monster hit. Now it's still a pretty darn good one, but it would have been a monster. It's print number 1 out of 75 as well. So, boy, imagine in 2024, we'd have been drooling over this thing. I'm still drooling over it because I love nice chunky patches, and that is a nice chunky patch there. Sadly, McCarthy didn't pan out the way a lot of people hoped he would. But boy, for this product, 2024, this is one of the good ones that you're hoping to pull. So congratulations, Brian B. That is a phenomenal J.J. McCarthy tricolor patch to 75 on the purple foil. Is another one we're going to have to randomize Cowboys and Broncos. Seth and Matt, you guys are going to be fighting over these guys, Craig Morton and Randy White, excuse me, I think. For the Bears, we got Rome Odunze, Jeremy, Dexter Lawrence, Chris Jones. Andrew, there's Joe Burrow for you. We still nobody on the hit counter yet. Dalton Schultz for the Texans is going to be a red, and that's going to be numbered to 49. It is 9 out of 49 for the Texans. Toby, congrats. You might not get that Stroud and Love, but this one, my friend Toby, is all yours. Dalton Schultz to 49. Lots of numbered cards. Here's another one of these guys. Monroe St. Brown for the Lions, Brian K. And Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Brian, you got both of these guys, so you are guaranteed this card. Monroe and Tyreek, congratulations, Brian. Max Melton, rookie for the Cardinals. We got Gardner Minshew, Singletary. TJ Hawkinson, autograph. Heyo, Danny White, autograph for the Cowboys. Seth, congratulations. That is a cool auto. Danny White. And it is numbered as well. Good thing we bought some extra fireworks for today, guys. Danny White out of 99 auto. Sorry, I had to reach a top loader to work for it. There we go. Beautiful Danny White auto to 99. Congratulations to the Cowboys, Seth. I like these inserts a lot. The Myles Garrett blueprint. Congrats to the Browns, Henry. That is a cool card for sure. Tavondre Sweat, rookie. Garrett Wilson, Aaron Jones. JSN were on the board on the hit counter. Knicks and JSN put us at 1 on the hit counter. Cole Kmet. We got Justin Jefferson. The future is now J-Jets. For the Vikings, congratulations, Brian, and JD5 and J-Jets get on the board. And then we got rookie Edgerrin Cooper for the Packers. Congrats, Nick. All right. Well, hey, that was a heck of a first box. The hit counter doesn't tell the story of that first box. We did get an auto, as promised, Danny White. Our patch was a phenomenal patch. McCarthy numbered under 100 tricolor patch. Again, obviously, timing sometimes doesn't help, right? J.J. McCarthy patch out of 75 a year and a half ago would have been one of the best hits we could have asked for. But not bad from there. And then we also got a handful, 5 other numbered cards on top of that. As we get into box 2, we did get 1 J-Jets, and we did get 1 JSN. So that puts us at 2 on the hit counter. We'll go through box 2 here, and then you guys will have a shot at updating or finalizing your hit counter predictions. And then we'll go into box 3. Hope you guys are having a good time so far. If you got a second, fill up your coffee, fill up your tea, your water, whatever you need. Fill up that bowl of snacks or cereal or whatever you're ripping there. And pop on to cardlines.com and make sure that you sign up for our newsletter that goes out twice a week. Got some great stuff in there, great content, links to all of our breaks and store and all that good stuff. So here we go into box 2. Let's get after it. Najee Harris for the Steelers gets us going. There is Run CMC for the 49ers. So Christian McCaffrey and Caleb on the board. We're up to 3. And we got Justin Fields, Sky Moore. A very cool blueprints of Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills. Daniel, that's a cool card there. about a rookie of Bucky Irvin for the Buccaneers, David? Chris Jones, Zamir White, Anthony Richardson. And our next numbered card is going to go to the Browns. Henry, it is a red Jerry Jeudy, 7 out of 49. 7 out of 49, Jerry Jeudy on the red. Congratulations for the Browns, Henry. We got another one. How about rookie Malik Neighbors? Seth for the Giants is going to have to square off with rookie Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars, which is Zach. So Seth and Zach, one of you guys is going to get this. The other one's going to be sadly out in the cold unless we get a second one of them. There is Nate Wiggins for the Ravens. And here's our second JSN. So Knicks and JSN go to 2. We're up to 4 on the hit counter. There's Derek Carr, Pat Fryermuth, Kyle Pitts. There we go, guys. How about a Caleb Williams rookie Aurora for the Chicago Bears? Jeremy, congratulations. Caleb Williams for Chi-Town. And he's going to go up on the hit counter as well. So Caleb and CMC tied up at 2. We're up to 5. There's Jeremiah Trotter, rookie for the Eagles. Brian Robinson Jr., Brock Purdy, A.J. Brown, Bryce Young. There's another team pinnacle. It's silver there. Brett Favre on the Packers side of the house for Nick. And John Elway on the Broncos side of the house for Matt. So Nick and Matt, you guys are going to be fighting off for this one. For those Commanders, it's Jazon Newton, David, DeAndre Hopkins, Darren Payne, Zeke Elliott, and Jefferson on a purple. For the Vikings, Brian, you get a nice patch out of 75. And how about a 41 out of 75, Justin Jefferson? 2 hits for the Vikings. Brian, nice pickup so far with the Vikings. Justin Jefferson out of 75. On the purple, and JD5 and J-Jets go to 2 on the hit counter. We're up to 6, my friends. The Vikings getting a couple hits. Well, we got a head-to-head of Theismann and LT. So the Giants, Seth, and the Commanders, David, you guys are going to be fighting off that one. There is Joe Alt for the Chargers. We got a Bosa, bro, for the Niners. Jacoby Myers, Michael Wilson. And look at that patch. It's prime time. And he's in his 49ers uniform on this one. Atomic jersey for the 49ers. Congratulations, Abraham. Deion Sanders on the Pacific Atomic jersey. And that is numbered to 199. Deion Sanders on the patch to 199. Abraham, congratulations. That's a great name to get a patch of. Atomic jersey, Deion Sanders to 199. Guys, I really like Encore. I think it's a sleeper of a product. There's Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars. Zach. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Austin Eckler, Kyron Williams, Josh Jacobs, and Joe Milton, rookie quarterback for the Patriots, is going to be numbered. So not the rookie quarterback Jeffrey C. that we want, but it's numbered nonetheless. 38 out of 150 on the Joe Milton the third. Silver to 150 for the Patriots. The future is here. Puka Nacua for the Rams. Congratulations, JJT. Anthony Gold for the Colts. Jabril Peppers, Wan'Dale Robinson, Tyler Lockett. Autograph time for the Browns. It is Dorian Thompson-Robinson. So, Henry, congrats on another hit for you. The inscriptions, that's kind of a cool card. This feels very much like 90s stuff as well. And that is 15 out of 99 again. Congratulations to the Brown spot, Henry. Dorian Thompson-Robinson to 99. Is a sweet Blueprints rookie, Marvin Harrison Jr. Andrew. That is a nice card for you, my friend. Blake Washington for the Dolphins. Nakobe Dean, George Pickens, Roquan Smith, and an orange, Andrew, for your Bengals. How about Zach Moss on the orange? 61 out of 99. Andrew, congrats. Zach Moss to 99 on a little color match there for the Bengals. That's pretty sweet. The future is now. Bryce Young for the Panthers. Andrew, there you go again. Sweet parallel of Bryce Young. Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers. Mike Evans. Wrong Washington quarterback, David. I'm sorry. Quinnen Williams. Jonathan Taylor. There's the right one. But, David, you might not get it. Jaden Daniels is on one side. It's going to be another good rookie on the other. Oh, Joe Milton. I don't know if that's good or not. For the Patriots. So, Jeffrey C., you are going to be battling David B. for this one. One of you is going to get that JD5. The other one is going to, sadly, again, be left out in the cold. And then this guy, all of a sudden, is all over the place in box 2. Joe Milton for Jeffrey and the Patriots. So box 2 in the books. It is now time, my friends, to lock in your hit counter predictions. If you haven't made a prediction yet, there is still time. If you made a prediction and you want to change it, there's still time. You do not have to be in this break. If you're just joining us, getting ready for the Chronicles break, you're welcome to play along on the hit counter. If you're just hanging out and you just stumbled across us, you're welcome to play on the hit counter. And of course, if you're in the breaks, you're welcome to play on the hit counter as we open up box 3. We've got 2 Jeffersons, 2 JSNs, a Caleb, and a CMC, putting us at 6 right now. Drake May and Saquon Barkley have not come to play for us. We've had some really good boxes, but we could use more of those quarterbacks to show up for us, of course. The big quarterback that did come up, J.J. McCarthy so far in the patch to 75, along with a Justin Jefferson purple to 75. And we've had some other great stuff. A couple of autos. Danny White auto from the Cowboys. Good stuff coming out. And in our third box, we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. But you guys got to figure out which of these is going to separate from the pack. You can probably drop Drake and Saquon off because they would have to get 3 without anyone else answering. So probably go after one of those other 3 spots. But you also got to figure out what the total is. We got 6 for 2 boxes. So a safe bet would be somewhere between 8 and 10. And a reminder that you can get within 1 in either direction. There's a patch in this pack. So I'm going to put that at the bottom and sweat you guys a little bit on that patch. Yeah, you are right on that one. Thank you, Brian. I forgot to add the JD5 for that one. So we're actually at 7. And that just blew it all up. Everyone, hold the presses, right? We all got to change our predictions now. Sorry about that. So JD5 and JJets are in the lead at 3. They're the safe bet right now. We're at 7, so we're at 3.5, which maybe now that changes. You're thinking 9, 10, or 11. But you get within 1 in either direction on there. Since I did have to just change that, I'm going to go ahead and take a drink. We're going to give you guys a few more seconds to update your predictions if you so choose. And then after I take a drink, we'll close it up. All right. And Brian, again, thank you for catching that. My apologies. All right. Got some time to get them in there. Max, close up the hit counter when you can. And we're off into box numero trace. Let's go, guys. Tyler Boyd, Myles Garrett, Cole Kmet, and Greg Rousseau for the Bills. We got a little color match here for the Bills. Daniel, Greg Rousseau is 17 out of a 25. A quarter century hit there. Greg Rousseau, 17. There's only 25 of these produced in the blue variety. Congratulations to the Bills spot, Daniel. And then we've got Jalen Hurts on one side for the Eagles, Anthony, and Lamar Jackson. I think, did we get is this a second one of those? If it is, let me go back here and see. Yes, it is. So we have a duplicate Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. So the good news is, Steven and Anthony, you guys are each going to get one of these. You guys don't have to fight for it anymore. So no bruises or blood's going to be shed over that card. You each got one. I actually really hope now. I would love to pull another one of these guys so that nobody misses on the JD5. Besides me on the hit counter, of course. Tavondre Sweat for the Titans. Devon Shane, Ramondre Stevenson, Nick Chubb. Autograph, of course it would be Joe Milton. Jeffrey C., this guy has awakened. He's a storm all of a sudden in this break. This is our 5th Joe Milton, I think, of the break, including... did we get a number? I forgot if we got a number card in earlier, but we got... Oh, he's with the Jaden Daniels. That's what it is. But an autograph of Joe Milton, Jeffrey C. Congratulations. Let's see if we can do that now with Drake May, huh? Although I don't know if Drake May had autographs in this or not, just patches. Romadunze for the Bears. Excuse me, Jeremy. Congrats on the Blueprints rookie. Here's another Xavier Worthy. Chris Godwin. Kendrick Bourne. There's a Jamar Chase for Andrew. Brandon Cooks. And there is CeeDee Lamb. The future is now for the Cowboys. Seth. Jace McClellan for the Buccaneers. Another Bosa, bro. Joey Bosa. Brandon Ayuk. Javante. Jerome Ford. There's another one of our head-to-head, and we've got the Steelers, Bradshaw, and Ferragno for the Rams. So David and JJ, you guys are going to be battling for that guy. There's Jonathan Brooks, rookie for the Panthers. Jamal Williams, there's a Dak Prescott. Jameson Williams. And Sam Laporta on the future is now for the Lions. Brian, give a shout out to my buddy Dan. Every time I pull a Sam Laporta card, it looks like my buddy Dan. So Dan, hey man, hope you're doing well. Hey, we did get another one. All right. So, David, you're no longer in danger of not getting one of these guys. We got a Jaden Daniels and a Joe Milton. So, Jeffrey C., you stay hot with Joe Milton by getting one with Jaden Daniels in there. But then, David, for sure, we're getting you a Jaden Daniels, Joe Milton. So, congratulations, guys. You're each getting one of those. And JD5 and JJets now storm out to a 2-point lead. At 4, we're up to 8. And wouldn't you know it, Jeffrey, it's been a whole card since you got a Joe Milton. It's been one whole card, so why not get you another one? Too bad we did not put Joe Milton on the hit counter because he would have lit it up. There's Jalen Carter, Calais Campbell, Christian Watson for the Pack. Miles Sanders. There is a Futures Now Jordan Love. And Nick, you don't have to share this one with anybody. Joe Alt, rookie. There's DK Metcalf, CeeDee Lamb, Montgomery, and we got Danny Dimes on a purple for the Giants. Seth, Danny Dimes is 61 out of 75 on the purple. Congratulations. Let's see if Danny can keep it going. He had a phenomenal start to the season last year with the Colts, and then injuries derailed the Colts season. But you still got Anthony Richardson hanging out there. You got him. Phillip Rivers, I think, is gone again now, but I don't know what's going on with their quarterback situation. How about another Caleb Williams for the Bears, though? Jeremy, congrats. That's our second Caleb Williams rookie Aurora. Well done on the Bears spot, and Caleb and CMC go to 3, puts us at 9. The Patriots continue to roll with the Jalen Polk rookie. There's Sam Darnold for the Vikes, Terry McLaurin, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Trevor Lawrence. We got Micah Parsons on the Futures Now for the Cowboys, Seth. Theo Johnson for the Giants rookie. Aaron Rodgers, the cover boy of the product for the Jets. George Kittle. There's another Joe Burrow for you, Andrew. And Cade Stover on a purple to 75 for the Houston Texans. Congratulations for the Texans spot, Toby. A Cade Stover for your very own. You don't have to share him like you might have to share with Jordan Love on that dual card. 40 out of 75 on the Cade Stover rookie purple. Excuse me, guys. There's a Brian Thomas Jr. rookie Aurora for the Jaguars, Zach. See if he can recapture some of his magic again this year. Did not have a good sophomore season. Roman Wilson with the Steelers. Gus Edwards. Devontae. DeForest Buckner. And look at that jersey for the Chiefs. It is Hall of Famer, atomic jersey, Marcus Allen. And we got tricolor. You got 2 different points. That's a part of the numbering for sure. You got the gold stitching around the white number and the red there. It looks like maybe it's part of the 2 up there or something on his number. Very, very cool. And that, guys, by the way, you can see that. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 on the atomic jersey. What a great hit. Jared for the Chiefs. Marcus Allen out of 10. Guys, that's big time territory right there. Big time territory right there. 2 out of 10 Marcus Allen atomic jersey. What a cool patch. Jared, I'm happy for you. I'm also a tad jealous. I love me a good patch, and that is a beauty of a patch. Marcus Allen to 10. We got Jim Kelly and Dan Marino. The Bills, Daniel, and the Dolphins. Brian, you guys are going to be fighting out for that one. And we're going to finish, of course, with my guy Latu for the Colts, Andrew. All right, guys. So first off, we've got a lot of some randomization to do. So let me do that one. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our leprechauns out, and we're just going to run sprints. They're going to get after it here. There's our leprechauns. We're going to clear our list, and we're going to go Buffalo and Miami. And we're going to clear that. We're going to go 7-second touchdown sprints here. 7 seconds. Let's see who is getting the Kelly or Marino. Miami. So congratulations, the Miami spot. If I can get that, let's go. Here, I'll cover up. There we go. There we go. All right, so the Miami spot, you're going to get the Marino and Kelly. Congrats. Next up, we're going to edit our list, and our next one up for board is Terry Bradshaw. So Pittsburgh versus Ferragno, the Rams. We're going to set it 7 more seconds. Here we go. The Rams take it. So congratulations, the Rams spot is going to get that one. And then next up, we've got the New York Giants with Lawrence Taylor and Washington with Joe Theismann. So we're going to edit our list, and we're going to go New York Giants and Washington. 7 seconds, shuffle them up. Here we go. The Giants. So the Giants and LT take that one. Next up, we've got the Favre. So we got the Packers and John Elway, the Broncos. There's GB and GB and Denver. Here we go. Good luck. And it's going to be Green Bay. So congratulations to the Packers spot. The Elway versus Favre Pinnacle is going to go to the Packers spot with Brett Favre. Next up, we've got Brian Thomas Jr. on one side and Malik Neighbors on the other. So we're going to bring up our list, and it's going to be Jacksonville versus New York. So the New York Giants win that one. So the Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. Team Pinnacle is going to go to the New York Giants spot. And we've got two more to go. We've got the head-to-head Cowboys and Broncos. Set it for 7 seconds. Shuffle them up, and here we go. So we got a Danny White auto, and now we get a Randy White going to the Cowboys on that one. Congrats to the Cowboys spot. And then finally, this one was a 35, guys. We got the Jordan Love, Team Pinnacle, blue foil, and CJ Stroud to 35. So this one is going to be between the Packers and the Texans, and one of the two is going to get a number to 35, Love and Stroud. And the other one, sadly, is going to have to give the other one a high five. Here we go. 7 seconds, a sprint. Who's going to take it? Houston. So usually on those quick sprints, whoever comes out early, hey, yeah, you missed the Optic break. It started at 10 as scheduled. It's 11, so we're on the second break right now. The schedule that I'll bring up again, we're finishing up break 2 here. We're going to move into our Chronicles break 3rd. So you can catch it on the replay on YouTube or eBay. On eBay, you can just rewind and watch it, I think, on YouTube as well. Otherwise, when we're done, the replay will show up on there. Usually on those races, whoever gets out to the lead usually ends up losing with a sprint. And in that case, I thought Green Bay was actually going to hold on, and then Houston made its move. So the Texans spot, congratulations. This one is going out of 35. Toby, you got the Love and CJ Stroud out of 35. So let's do a recap, my friends. We did get the Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. going to the Giants. We did get the CJ Stroud and Jordan Love to 35. The Atomic Marcus Allen, huge patch to 10. Cade Stover to 75. Caleb Williams. Danny Jones to 75. The Joe Milton and Jaden Daniels, we got 2 of those, so each team's going to get one. Roma Dunze, Blueprints. Joe Milton auto. Greg Russo was numbered. Zach Moss numbered. Marvin Harrison on the Blueprints. Dorian Thompson-Robinson autograph. That was numbered to 99 as well. Joe Milton was numbered. Deion Sanders on a patch to 199. Justin Jefferson to 75. Another Caleb Williams. Jerry Jeudy to 49, I believe. Josh Allen blueprints. Danny White autograph was numbered to 99. Dalton Schultz numbered. The J.J. McCarthy patch to 75. Rakestraw purple to 75. Features now Jalen Hurts. And Michael Pittman on the numbered cards. So if you guys look at that, out of 3 hobby boxes, we got our 6 hits, but we also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 numbered cards out of 3 boxes, plus 1 non-numbered autograph. So 17 hits, so to speak, out of 3 boxes. Again, Encore is not a product to sleep on. There maybe the quarterbacks are a little light, and of course, some of those quarterbacks, May, Williams, did not sign autographs with Panini, so you can only get their patches. But other than that, I still think it's a phenomenal product. That break was a ton of fun. I thank you guys for participating in that break with us, and congrats on everyone who got some hits. Better luck next time to everyone who maybe didn't get everything they wished for. But again, thank you all. Thank you all. If we take a look at how we did on the hit counter for that one, we ended up with Jaden Daniels and Justin Jefferson taking the win at 4 and 9 total. So as I'm looking at it, we got Brian, you got Jaden Daniels and Justin Jefferson. So congrats, you earned a leprechaun. Max, their colors are off there. And then for the numbers wise, nobody got 8, 9, or 10. So we go to the closest, which is 2 away on both sides. So Andrew, Brian, and Robert, you guys all get leprechauns for being the closest, since no one got on it. So that's kind of interesting how it worked out. 3 leprechauns were given even though nobody got the number, and that's just how it plays sometimes. So congrats, 4 more leprechauns were earned in that break. Thank you guys for playing along as we take the hit counter off and we go to our schedule just to help keep everyone in check of where we are. We are, again, a little bit ahead of schedule, but again, I don't think anyone's going to complain about that too much. We're moving along here on our 3rd and final break of the day. Break number 1120, which is 2 Cello boxes of 2021 Chronicles football. That's what those boxes look like. They did not, in 2021, a lot of those products did not come cellophane wrapped, but these were sealed boxes. I pulled them out of a fresh case just 2 days ago, and they've sat untouched since. But they are sealed boxes. They just didn't get the cellophane wrap. In 2021, Panini did a lot of that. But then after we finish up these 2 boxes and break, you guys are going to have your chance here to earn some more leprechauns. And then we're going to finish up the break probably right around noon Central Time with some free stuff for a buyers and hit counter giveaway. So again, thank you guys so much for hanging with us today. For those of you watching us on replay, we hope you've had a phenomenal day, and we hope the replay is bringing some good positive energy to your day. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the subscribe button on YouTube and any other social channel that you are involved in and that you can find us on. Make sure you watch the videos, like and comment on the videos, and share them with some friends, and help us out by asking all of your friends, family, neighbors, enemies, frenemies, boyfriends, girlfriends, significant others, grandparents, dogs, cats, whoever has a YouTube account, please have them hit the subscribe button for us. We would appreciate it. As we get into our 3rd and final break of the day, we've got 2021 Chronicles, 2 Cello boxes, break number 1120. For this one, there's a couple folks who I'll probably be saying your names quite a bit with, and those folks, you guys can see, we got Seth with the Cardinals, we got JJ with the Falcons, Ian with the Bills, JJ the Falcons, Ravens, Ian the Bills, JJ the Panthers. Jeremy has the Bears, Carl the Bengals, JJ the Browns, James D the Cowboys, JJ the Broncos, Richard the Lions, JJ with the Packers and the Texans. Seth with the Colts, Carl with the Jaguars, Christopher the Chiefs, Salvador has the Raiders. After the Raiders, we got Carl with the Chargers, JJ has the Rams and the Dolphins, Adam has the Vikings, Matt has the Patriots, Seth the Saints, JJ has the New York Subway Series with the Giants and the Jets. Carl's got the Eagles, Richard the Steelers, James D with the Niners and the Seahawks. Tim has the Buccaneers. James D has the Titans. The Washington Commanders going to Brian W. So guys, thank you for grabbing all the spots in this 2021 break. There's a couple really good rookies that we are chasing, of course, guys like Micah Parsons and Jamar Chase. And we take a look at our hit counter. If you guys want to get a shot at some free stuff, then tell us. Trevor Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Jamar Chase, or Patrick Surtain. Who is going to show up more in these breaks? Again, Chronicles is very rookie heavy. If you also in Chronicles pack, if you get a rookie once, you probably see him come up 2 or 3 times in that pack, is how it goes a lot. So these guys could get hot early on. And there's other guys, Nico Collins, Devonta Smith, Kyle Pitts, some other names who have stuck around and made a name for themselves. All those guys are in there. They, of course, could have been in this, but I did choose these 4. And you guys are predicting which 4 is going to get the hottest and get the most cards in these 2 boxes. And then what the total of all 4 players is going to be. If you get the player spot correct, you'll earn a leprechaun. If you get the total spot correct, you'll earn a leprechaun. And you know what? I'm going to, Max loves when I do this, but I'm going to up the ante. If you guys want to make your prediction now and lock it in, so you have to make your prediction and then you have to say ride or die with your prediction now. But if you make your prediction now and you ride or die with it, which means you don't change it at the halfway point, I'm going to make that worth double leprechauns. So if you were to get the player spot correct and the total correct from the start of the break and you ride or die with it, you would have 4 leprechauns added to your total, not 2. If you want to play it safer, then don't ride or die, and you can wait to the halfway point and make your adjustments. But if you guys want to gamble a little bit, Andrew, yes, Andrew, I love it. Ride or die on Chase 18. Absolutely. Feel free to ride or die it and see if you can double up on your leprechauns. Here we go. T-Law, Parsons, Chase, or Surtain. And what the total of all 4 of them is going to be. And let's get into our first box. Our first card of that box is going to be the MVP, Matthew Stafford, for the Rams. So JJT, you're on the board with a Matthew Stafford. There is D-Hop, Lattimore. So you're going to get some silver and bronze foil versions of these. There's Justin Fields for the Bears. He's a tough one because he keeps sticking around, and last year he had a great start with the Jets. So I don't think we can consider him a bust, but you also can't consider him a great rookie like you did in 2021. All the hoopla around him, of course. There is a Monra St. Brown. That's a nice one for the Lions. Congratulations. He's another rookie we could add on there. 2021 had a really good rookie receiver class, more than anything. There's Mike Evans, James Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Najee Harris on the Luminance for the Steelers. We got Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Davis Mills on the Gridiron Kings. Ramondre Stevenson on the bronze for the Patriots. There's a Justin Jefferson bronze for the Vikings, Adam. Second-year Jefferson. There's a Russell Wilson. And I do love these cards. The clear magnitude. There's Najee Harris rookie for the Steelers. There's Joe Burrow for Andrew's Bengals. Miles Sanders, Cortland Sutton, Michael Carter rookie for the Jets, Brevin Jordan for the Texans. We got Ben Roethlisberger, Justin Jefferson, and rookie Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Back-to-back Jalen Waddles. There's another one for the Dolphins. Here is our first Patrick Surtain, the second for the Broncos. Congratulations to JJ on a Patrick Surtain rookie Gridiron Kings. Well, I still always just say your Bengals, but you're right. It's not your Bengals this time. It's Carl's Bengals. But I'm probably still gonna slip up 3, 5, 7 times to say your Bengals. Patrick Surtain gets one on the board. We got Trey Lance, another guy that we do have to consider him a bust, unfortunately. Another great receiver, Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Carl. Jamal Charles and Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. All these go upside down. Ian Bach on the flex for the Saints. Seth. David Montgomery, Trey Lance rookie. Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans. There's our obligatory Alvin Kamara. Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to have you. I am doing well, my friend. Lamar Jackson, Danny Dimes, Nick Chubb, and Mac Jones for the Patriots. Khalil Herbert. Nico Collins. Again, another really good one there for the Houston Texans. He could be on the hit counter for sure. JJT, congrats on the Texan spot on the Nico Collins canvas. Javonte Williams for the Broncos. There is a Jamar Chase rookie Gridiron Kings for Carl's Bengals. Andrew has disowned the Bengals in the breaks. Congratulations to Carl on the Jamar Chase. So he goes to 1. George Kittle for the Niners. Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Zach Wilson, that's another bust guy, but that's a really cool card for the Jets, JJ. Corey Davis, Aaron Donald, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Dawson Knox, TJ Hawkinson, Chris Godwin. A lot of veterans here, actually, weird. Laviska Shenault for the Panthers. We got Terrence Marshall Jr., Kadarius Toney for the Giants on the canvas Gridiron Kings. Pat Freiermuth on the Luminance for the Steelers. My guy Chuba for the Panthers. We usually see plenty of him. Here's a nice Patrick Mahomes on the Pinnacle. Any non-base Mahomes, I'm usually going to sleeve up and top load. And I don't know, this is a base, but it's an insert style base in Chronicles. So we're going to load that one up. There's a prime time. We got a patch to 199 of him in the last break. That was pretty sweet. Devonta Smith on a black prism. Or prism black, however you want to say it. Congratulations, Carl, on the Eagles. That is a very nice, clean Devonta Smith. Traquan Smith. And here is our second Jamar Chase rookie card for the Bengals and Carl. And Jamar Chase goes to 2 on the hit counter. We haven't seen Parsons or Trevor Lawrence just yet. There's Tua. Javonte Williams, rookie. Damian Harris. Aaron Rodgers with the Packers. Taylor Heineke, Adam Thielen. There's another Chuba for the Panthers. And there's Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Javonte Williams for the Broncos, and Javonte Williams again for the Broncos. So that's how you can see these guys pile up very quickly in the hit counter. Kyler Murray, Eddie George. Speaking of that hit counter, there is a clear vision rookie of Patrick Surtain the second, not to be confused with his father, who did not play for the Broncos. And Surtain and Chase are in their own little race together, 2-2 leaving Parsons and T-Law in the dust. Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Deebo Samuel. There's another Nico Collins for the Texans. JJ, congrats. Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jaguars. Bateman for the Ravens. There is Saquon for the Giants. Kareem Hunt. Michael Carter for the Jets on the Gridiron Rookies. Mac Jones on the Luminance for the Patriots. Najee Harris. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Justin Herbert. DeAndre Swift. And a legacy chrome of Mac Jones for the Patriots. Matt, he is the backup now in San Fran, and could still make something of his career, that's for sure. Joe Mixon for the Bengals, second half of the box here. Mike Gesicki, DeAndre Swift. There is Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. Terry McLaurin. There's Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Cole Beasley, Austin Eckler. J.C. Horn for the Panthers on a canvas Gridiron Kings. And Zach Wilson for the Jets. We got Rondale Moore for the Cardinals for Seth. And Terrence Marshall Jr. on the bronze foil Luminance for the Panthers. There's a Matthew Stafford, A.J. Brown. A clear playoff momentum of Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, J.J. And here's our first Micah Parsons. For the hit counter for the Cowboys, James D. Again, usually once players show up in Chronicles, they start to show up frequently. So Parsons might explode here, but he goes to 1 on the hit counter. There's Tyler Lockett, Quentin Nelson, Kyler Murray, rookie Kadarius Toney, Myles Garrett, Matt Judon, A.J. Dillon, rookie Terrence Marshall on the Gridiron Kings, Davis Mills on the Luminance, and Devonta Smith, another nice one for the Eagles. Carl. There's Cooper Kupp, Dante Culpepper, and Jason Witten. Shane Buechele, rookie legacy for the Chiefs. He never made it anywhere. A.J. Brown, Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey, Jalen Hurts, Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb. We got Kirk Cousins, Marquise Brown, Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins on the rookie Gridiron Kings. We got Ramondre Stevenson on the Luminance. And there is our second Micah Parsons on the Panini Parallel rookie card. So congrats to James D. And Micah Parsons evens up the score. So the only one left to show up so far is Trevor Lawrence. Everybody else is at 2. There's Rondale Moore on the bronze Gridiron Kings rookie. There's Brett Favre and Devontae Adams. Little back-to-back Packers on the pinnacle there. Congrats, JJ. And there's Freiermuth rookie on the Momentum Clear. JJ Watts, Thomas, DK Metcalf, Jonathan Taylor, Russell Wilson, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore. Khalil Herbert on the rookie Gridiron Kings. We're getting a lot of that parallel. There's a Panini Kiki Nwanyu and Elijah Moore. Got Zach Wilson on the rookie. Then we got Kurt Warner and Travis Kelce. Our next Prism Black is going to be Justin Fields for the Bears, Jeremy. Again, this would have been a huge pull if we were ripping this in 2021. Getting a Justin Fields Black Prism would have been tremendous. There is Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Jerry Jeudy, Zach Wilson rookie. Cooper Kupp, Gibson. There's a Josh Allen for the Bills. Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott. Big run of quarterbacks here. How about Trey Lance on the Luminance and Felipe Franks for the Falcons? Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots on the rookie Gridiron Kings. Dwayne Eskridge. Barry Sanders and Randy Moss on the Pinnacle. Kadarius Toney on the Clear Vision for the Giants. Michael Pittman Jr., King Henry, Clyde, Chuba rookie, Darren Waller, Baker Mayfield, Eli Mitchell rookie, Brandon Cooks, and Deontay Johnson. Eli Mitchell, if you're a fantasy football player, that 2021 season, there was some injuries, and Eli Mitchell came out for like 2 games and just tore it up, and everyone spent all their free agent budget on him, and then he got injured, and that was the end of his career basically. Kadarius Toney, I shouldn't laugh at that. I didn't mean to laugh at him, but just the situation. Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Carl, congrats. So that is our first T-Law. That's a nice one, too. So T-Law goes to 1 on the hit counter. There's Etienne on the Gridiron Kings rookie. Jerry Jeudy. We got Austin Eckler, and there's a nice Josh Allen on the Pinnacle. And then we have our score chrome of Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Congrats, Adam. So that is 1 of 2 boxes in, and we got to 7 on the hit counter on that one. So we did get 1 T-Law towards the end there. We got 2 Parsons in that second half of the box. We got a couple Jamar Chases early, and we got a couple Surtains early. So we're up to 7. So you guys need to decide now and lock in your hit counter predictions, other than Andrew is going with ride or die on his at 18. Andrew, we need to pick up the pace to help you out on that one. You're in okay shape with Chase, but we need box 2 to get you a little bit higher to double up on that. The other folks that have some predictions, we need to get some more volume up as well for you guys. And we're across the board, but you guys have to decide now which player is going to end up taking this thing, as well as what the total number of all 4 players combined is going to be. And that will represent, hopefully, some leprechauns for you guys. Once we finish up this break, I will do a recap, and then we will give away some free stuff. If you guys bought into either of today's breaks, you will get a leprechaun for every spot that you bought in the buyer's giveaway for a shot at some free packs. And then for our hit counter giveaway as well, if you earned a leprechaun in any of the breaks, you will ride or die. Okay, we'll count that as a ride or die as well. I did say in the future, I did say to call it out early, but we're going to ride or die on that. So, Max, let's make notes. Andrew and Robert are both ride or die on their predictions. If anyone else wants to make a prediction or update your prediction, Brian did go ride or die as well. Brian, I'm sorry I missed that chat in there. So we got lots of guys ride or die in it. I love it. Let's see if you guys can double up. All right, box 3, Max, close it up. Let's go. We need to get you guys, we need to get some volume on the hit counter. Let's do it. How about Marshawn Lattimore for the Saints? There's a Justin Fields rookie. Michael Pittman, Derrick Henry, James Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Darren Waller, Baker Mayfield. There is Trey Lance. So we're getting plenty of Fields and Lance. Kenneth Gainwell for the Eagles. Kellen Mond on the Luminance for the Vikings. Michael Carter for the Jets. There's Jason Witten and Matthew Stafford. And we got a Jalen Waddle on the Magnitude Clear for the Dolphins. I love those cards. Cortland Sutton, Michael Carter rookie. Matthew Stafford, D-Hop. Big Ben, J-Jets, Jalen Waddle rookie. And another Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie for the Lions. I did not top load the other one, so I apologize for that one, Richard, but we will address that one. Max, there's for the Lions, there was the Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie. If you can top load that for me. We got Mike Evans. Davis Mills, Sam Ellinger, and our second Trevor Lawrence, which is going to put everybody equal at 2 on the hit counter. A Trevor Lawrence Luminance. That's pretty sweet. That's much better than a T-Law base. Congratulations to Carl on the Jaguars spot, and Trevor Lawrence goes to 2. Everyone's tied up. We're at 8. Marshawn Lattimore. We got Devontae Adams and Dante Culpepper. And our black prism in this case is Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. JJT, congrats. Jeffrey Simmons, Alvin Kamara, Joey Burrow, Miles Sanders, Danny Dimes, Nick Chubb, Mac Jones, rookie for the Patriots, Brevin Jordan, rookie for the Texans. We got Greg Rousseau for the Bills on the Kings canvas, Mac Jones for the Patriots, a nice Devontae Smith Luminance for the Eagles. Carl, congrats. And a Luminance Jamar Chase for Carl. That's a bronze foil, making it an ounce more rare than the silver foil. Carl, congrats. It does crack me up that they do all the different colored foils. Unless they're numbered, it just is a variant that I've always felt is kind of unnecessary. Now, if they want to make them numbered, that's another story. Travis Kelce. So Chase goes to 3 on the hit counter, taking the lead, by the way. Travis Kelce and Brett Favre. We got a playoff momentum clear of Travis Etienne. I love on these clear ones with the team logo behind him. Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Montgomery. We got Trey Lance on the rookie for the Niners one more time. TJ Hawkinson, Godwin, Laviska, Lamar. Anthony Schwartz for the Browns on the Gridiron Kings. Ellinger on the Luminance for the Colts. Bateman, rookie for the Ravens. There's D-Hop, Randy Moss, and Kurt Warner. Legacy rookie, Jarrett Patterson for the Commanders, Brian. We got 2 Javonte rookie for the Broncos, Corey Davis. Aaron Donald, Aaron Rodgers, Taylor Heineke, Adam Thielen, Dawson Knox. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Terrence Marshall on the Luminance for the Panthers. Freiermuth for the Steelers. Kellen Mond for the Vikings on the Gridiron canvas. There's a Josh Allen Pinnacle, Barry Sanders, and Greg Rousseau, rookie playoff momentum clear for the Bills. Debo is another Nico Collins for the Texans. Traquan Smith, and there's another Jamar Chase for the Bengals. So, Carl, congratulations. This is our 4th Jamar Chase, so 2 a box so far. He's got a 2-point lead now. We're up to 10. So, for those of you on Chase, that's a good thing. And those of you that need that volume, that's a good thing as well. Rashad Bateman. There's Saquon, Kareem, Damian Harris. There's another Jamar Chase. He's starting to walk away with it. That's our 2nd Gridiron Kings canvas. Jamar Chase for Carl on the rookie card. And Chase goes to 5. We're up to 11. Hey, what's up, Lions? Yeah, I think you gotten 3 or 4 Amon-Ra rookies. Nothing huge for the Lions so far, but a number of Amon-Ra St. Brown rookies. Ramondre Stevenson for the Pats. Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks. Matthew Stafford. Kellen Mond, Austin Eckler. And we got another Prism Black Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. So, Seth, congrats on the Black Prism Rondale Moore. Hey, there's a Lion for you. We got a couple of him. DeAndre Swift, Tom Brady, and Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. So congrats, Carl, on your Jaguar spot. Trevor Lawrence showing up for the 3rd time in the break. We're up to 12. We're starting to push towards that hit counter number so far. Cordell Patterson. There's a Patrick Mahomes, Cole Beasley, Austin Eckler, Najee Harris, rookie. We got Ian Book for the Saints on the Canvas Gridiron Kings. Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. Zach Wilson for the Jets. Another Ian Book for the Saints. We got Joe Burrow and Tyreek Hill on the Pinnacles. And another nice clear magnitude here of Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Carl, congratulations. So Trevor Lawrence shows up for a 4th time. And we're up to 13 on the hit counter. There's Quentin Nelson, Kyler Murray, Joe Mixon, Gesicki, rookie Kadarius Toney for the Giants, Matt Judon, A.J. Dillon, Scary Terry for the Commanders. There's another Justin Fields on the rookie Gridiron Kings for the Bears, Kyle Pitts for the Falcons, Kyle Trask for the Buccaneers. There's Derrick Henry. Got Chris Carter on the Pinnacle and Antonio Gates on the Pinnacle. And for the Falcons, we got Kyle Pitts on the nice chrome parallel. Congrats to JJT on this one. Christian McCaffrey, Jalen Hurts. There is our 3rd Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, James. And Micah goes to 3. We go to 14 on the hit counter now. Tyler Lockett, CeeDee Lamb, Kirk Cousins, Marquise Brown, Myles Garrett. Eli Mitchell on the Luminance for the Niners. We got Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Asante Samuel Jr. for the Chargers. Zach Wilson for the Jets. There's Drew Bledsoe and Darren Waller. And rookie playoff momentum for the Eagles. It is Devontae Smith. So congrats on the Eagles spot. Carl with another Devonta Smith. If he was on the hit counter, he'd be, I think, winning right now. Metcalf, Jonathan Taylor, A.J. Brown, Travis Kelce, Antonio Gibson, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Felipe Franks on the Luminance, Kyle Pitts, Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks, Michael Pittman Jr., Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Rodgers in the throwback uni, and on the score rookie, it is Eli Mitchell for the 49ers. Congrats, James D. There's Zach Wilson for the Jets, Cooper Kupp, J.J. Watt, Thomas, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, Aaron Jones. Eli Mitchell continues to show up for the Niners. We've got Nico Collins on a nice one for the Texans. Congrats to JJT. If Nico were on the hit counter, he'd be a little bit higher than a couple of these guys as well. Rashad Bateman, he's all over the place in this break. There's Felipe Franks for the Falcons. Deontay Johnson and Tom Brady on the Pinnacle for the Buccaneers. It's a nice one for the Buccaneer spot. If you guys ever are looking at spots to grab in a 2021 break, don't forget Tom Brady is on the Buccaneers in that one. Or in 2021, excuse me. Trey Lance for the Niners. Clyde, Chuba. Another Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Jerry Jeudy. We got Eli Mitchell for the Niners. Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson, Josh Allen. Etienne Jr. for the Jaguars. Kenny Nwanyu for the Vikings on the gridiron. Pat Freiermuth for the Steelers. How about another Justin Fields rookie for the Bears? A.J. Brown, Lamar Jackson. And our last card is going to be a flex. Kadarius Toney for the New York Football Giants. Going to JJT. Congrats on that one. All right, my friends. That was 2 Chronicles boxes. Here's some stuff I top loaded. We got some other rookies like Nico Collins, Devonta Smith, and things like that I didn't top load all of their base, but they're all getting properly sleeved up for you guys. But we'll do a recap. We'll talk about the hit counter, and then we'll go from there. So here we go in the recap. We did get Tom Brady, Nico Collins, Devonta Smith on the clear, Micah Parsons, Kyle Pitts, Trevor Lawrence on the magnitude, Trevor Lawrence on the base, Rondale Moore, black prism, Jamar Chase, Jamar Chase, Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith, Bateman on the black, Lawrence, Amonra, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields on the black, Micah Parsons, Patrick Surtain, Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith on the black, Patrick Mahomes, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, and Patrick Surtain. Congratulations, guys, on all of those hits. If we take a look at our hit counter, we ended up with Jamar Chase winning. So Andrew B and James D, you guys each get a leprechaun for Jamar Chase. And 14 was the number. Brian, you got 14. So, not to make Max's life any more complicated, but we ride or died that. So Andrew, your guys both for Chase were double up, I think. So you each get 2 leprechauns for getting Chase right. And then Brian, you didn't get T-Law right, but you did get 14 right. So you're doubling up for getting 14 on ride or die on that. So congrats, guys, and thanks for having some fun and ride or dying with it. You each managed to double up on half your leprechaun count there, so it was worth it. So congratulations on that one, you guys. We're gonna get those. You'll get those added in, right? Or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I have them.
I just see that. So if you can go do that, and I'll hold off on doing the. So we're gonna do as we finish up here, guys. We're gonna get to our giveaway stuff now. But again, I do want to say thank you. I want to thank you guys who took the time, who were able to hang out with us live. We really appreciate it. Love when you guys are hanging out with us and bringing the energy and the fun. For those of you watching this again on replay, we hope you had a great day, whatever you had going on. And we hope that watching this video has brought you some more fun. Please remember to do all the things on social, especially subscribe and share with all your friends. And again, thank you all so much. Don't forget, check out those 2 baseball breaks that close tonight for tomorrow with a Marty party. And we're doing kind of a mix. He's juggling live and pre-sold auctions. So hang out with Marty tomorrow if you can, and Max as well. And then we're going to have some more stuff going into next week as well. A lot more fun football, basketball, baseball, hobby stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun to keep things rolling. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to go off our hit counter here. We're going to bring our leprechauns on. And we're going to start with our buyer's giveaway first. So what we're going to do is I got to clear the list. And we're going to go, here's all of our Chronicles buyers. And we're going to grab all of our Encore buyers. And then we're going to go grab all of our Optic buyers. All right, we got 96 names in there. And what I've got for our buyer's giveaway is I'm going to kind of go in order. So first place Leprechaun is going to get a fat pack of 2020 score. So you got Burrow, Hurts, Herbert, Jordan Love, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor. The list goes on and on of rookies in this one. First place is going to get this fat pack and hopefully get some of those rookies. Second place is going to go, we did 2021, so second place is going to get a 2021 pack from a box. And third place is going to get a 2022 Chronicles pack. See if you can get a Brock Purdy rookie out of there. So first, second, and third place for our buyer's giveaway. 7 seconds isn't going to do us enough justice here on this one. I'm thinking we're going to have a little more fun with these. We're going to do 27 seconds since we're just doing 2 races on this. So you guys are in there. 27 seconds, an endurance race for your leprechauns. But don't worry, we filled their kennels with Skittles and beer. Kennels, they're not dogs. They're not in kennels. I don't know what the right word was, but they had plenty of Skittles and beer. They're not in kennels. Here we go. Good luck. Nicholas B is out to an early lead. Look at Andrew chugging through the middle. Is he going to get it? No! JJT, Andrew B, and Ian. All right, so Andrew, you were fighting, fell back, fought forward a little bit, but then JJT took a huge run at you and won that one. So JJT, this one's coming your way with the rest of your loot. Andrew, this one is coming your way. So, hey, you might be able to pull some of your Bengals at Jamar Chase. Maybe it's a Jamar Chase hot box or hot back in this one. Congrats on that. And then, Ian, you got the 22 Chronicles coming your way as well for that. Congrats on the buyer's giveaways, guys. And now it's time to bring our list back up. Let me put the screen back on. Let me put the list back up. And let me go and grab all of our Leprechaun winners. There we go. 14 Leprechauns were earned in this break. And what we're going to do is 27 seconds again. We've got 21 contenders draft picks and 21 contenders. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just say the contenders pack will be first place. The draft pick will be second place. Probably it's subjective to each of you which one maybe is the better pack or more valuable pack. But we're going to go the regular contenders players. NFL is going to be first place, and the draft picks will be second place on the hit counter giveaway. So, Leprechauns back up, 27 seconds on the clock. Shuffle you up, and here we go. Ten seconds left, and nobody's making a move. There goes Brian and Andrew. Second through fifth. So everyone was just kind of hanging around, and Brian made his move to win, and then Andrew took second through fifth place, not to be denied. So Brian, you've got the 2021 Contenders pack coming your way, and then Andrew, this you could not be denied. This pack, this sucker is coming your way here on a 2021 Contenders draft pick pack. And that is going to do it, guys, for our giveaways. That's going to do it for our breaks today. It's a quick day of breaks. Hope you guys appreciate getting on back to your day. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Again, please like, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. Head to cardlines.com, sign up for the newsletter and all that fun stuff. And again, please earmark, if you guys can spare any time tomorrow, let's get some folks going on the live show. There are 2 baseball breaks that close tonight that Marty's going to rip tomorrow. It's a couple of megas of the celebration, which you guys have seen we've been knocking some great stuff out of there. The last break I did of that, we got a dugout peak, and we got one of the hidden mascots to 25. That was awesome. That was Chase Burns from the Reds. So that's been really, really good to us. And then it's Stadium Club megas, which have also been really good for us in terms of auto hit rates. So hopefully grab some spots in there, but also earmark that to come hang out with us, because I'm going to have Marty run some live stuff too, including one of those collector's boxes that has the exclusive pack in there. So you might want to get your hands on that. And we'll have another box or 2 for fun that we might do as like a pick your division or a random team for some of the bigger teams or stuff like that. But it'll be live stuff, so you have to join us to be able to get in on that action tomorrow. So bookmark it and come hang out with Marty and Max tomorrow. Other than that, though, please have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care of yourselves and those around you. And don't ever stop chasing that cardboard gold, my friends. Thanks for the fun 2 hours. We'll see you all again soon.